So, if popular vote was what determined who became president, would Hillary have been elected? The answer probably obviously seems to be yes, but the real answer is nobody knows. Because here's the thing, if it was the case that popular vote determined who became president, then A, you would have people looking at the election differently. And what I mean, just as an example, is say like California, for example. Okay, I live in California. Hillary, I mean, she won handily. It was, I think, 61% to 33%. Wasn't even close. I believe that California was Hillary's most lopsided victory. So she knew that she had it won. And California, whether you're a conservative or a liberal, you knew she had it won. So there's going to be a lot of people sitting at home who don't go vote because they know Hillary's going to win. So what's the point? Why even go out there? But if you had each vote counting, each vote is a vote, popular vote determines who becomes president, then you would have a lot of people who didn't vote who would go out and vote. Now you would have that on both sides. You would have liberals who didn't vote go out and vote. You would have conservatives who didn't vote go out and vote. So I'm not saying that Trump would have won. I'm just saying, or Trump would have won California. I'm just saying that it would be a different situation and the numbers would not be exactly the same. Okay. Now, the other thing that you have to think about is a big part of being elected president is strategy, having the right strategy to get the electoral votes, to get, the requisite 270 votes to win. And so Trump, Clinton, from the get-go, they are strategizing, how do I get the most electoral votes? So like with California, for example, Trump knows he's not going to win California. Trump knows he's not going to get those 55 electoral votes. So how much effort is he really going to put into California? How much is he going to come to California? How many universities is he going to go to? How many doors is he going to knock on? He's probably not going to do a whole lot because it's basically a given that Hillary's going to get all of those electoral votes. Okay, but if you have a system where each vote counts and popular vote determines who becomes president, well, if Trump put in hard work and he came out here, maybe he'd be able to take 10% of the votes from Hillary, and even just taking 10% of the votes, that's like 500,000 votes. So obviously that's a lot. Am I saying that if popular vote was what determined who became president, that Trump definitely would have won? No, you can't say either way. You can't say Hillary would have won. You can't say Trump would have won. Who knows? But my point is that if the people know and the candidates know from the get-go that popular vote is what determines who becomes president, that changes the way people vote. It changes if people vote or don't vote, and it changes the way the candidates approach the whole election season. So there's no way to know who would have won under if popular vote was what determined who became president. So that's it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thanks for listening. God bless.